Hello, everybody. This is Bk International Talent Scout coming to you live for Rainier Avenue Radio.world. We want to make a couple of announcements that we go live and premiered on Rainier Avenue Radio for Sunday morning Faith and Praise. We go live with pre-recorded shows at 8 a.m., 9:30 a.m. and 12:30 p.m. BK presents on Rainier Avenue Radio World on Sundays. On Tuesdays at 10:30, you can hear BK Presents Radio Podcast, and on Fridays at 9 a.m., you can hear BK Presents Radio Podcast. We are doing a call for prayer, call for prayer for peace in our cities, our community, and our churches in Seattle, Tacoma, and all surrounding areas, a call to prayer. So today's show, Food for All, resources for free food in Seattle. I'm doing a special show today about free food for all, resources for free food in Seattle, Washington. It is so important that we inform our friends and family about free food opportunities in Seattle, Washington. Church news. Madison Temple Church of God in Christ will be celebrating 100 years of church services at the Mother Church of the Church of God in Christ in Seattle, Washington. Madison Temple will be celebrating 100 years. Presently, Senior Pastor Robert Burks is the pastor, but Madison Temple Church is the mother church of the Church of God in Christ in Seattle, Washington, where Bishop Goodlow served, Bishop Kinlow served, Bishop Tolliver served. Everything started at Madison Temple Church of God in Christ, celebrating 100 years. So let's get back to the show. Free food for all, resources. You are not alone. Since 2011, Feeding America has produced the Meal Gap study, which provided estimated of local food insecurity and food costs to better understand the people and the places facing hunger. The 2025 report outlined findings using data from 2023. The report found that 100% of counties and congregational districts are home to people facing hunger. Locally, the percentage of the overall population estimated to be food insecure in 2023 ranged from a low 6% in Oliver County, North Dakota, to 30% in Demented County, Texas. If you are struggling to afford food and groceries for you and your family, you are not alone. This is the result of broken systems and crumbling institutions. So, today I'm going to be sharing with you where to find free food in Seattle, where to find meals on Sundays, 10:30 a.m. to 12 noon. You can go to Shu Ming Tofu on Sundays, 5 p.m. to 6. Food Not Bombs on Sundays, 6:30 to 8. Northwest Share. On Mondays at 9 a.m., go to the Seattle Indian Center. 9:30 a.m. Community Lunch. 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 OSL services. 11:30 to 1 community lunch. 12 noon to 1:15 Seattle Indian Center. 3:30 to 4:30 OSL serves, and 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Finney Ridge Association. On Mondays, these are all the places that you can get free food. On Tuesdays at 9 a.m., the Seattle Indian Center. 9:30 a.m., community lunch. 11:30 a.m., OSL community lunch. Also, 12 noon, Seattle Indian Center. 3:30 to 4:30, OSL services. 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., go to the Finney Neighborhood Association. On Wednesdays, the Seattle Indian Center, community lunch. Finney Neighborhood Association. OSL services, community lunch, Seattle Indian Center. OSL serves in Northwest Shore. On Thursday, same thing, Seattle Indian Center, community lunch, OSL services, community lunch, Seattle Indian Center for lunch at 12, OSL services for dinner, 3:30 to 4:30. These are all the places that you can find free meals during the week. And on Friday at 9 a.m., go to the Seattle Indian Center. 9:30 a.m., community lunch. OSL serves lunch at 11:30. Community lunch again at 11:30. 12 noon to 1:15, go to the Indian Center for lunch. 3:30 to 4:30, OSL services. 5:30 to 7 p.m., Roots. 6:30 to 8 p.m. Northwest Share, and on Saturdays 1:30 OSL serves, 5 p.m. Food Not Bombs, 6:30 p.m. Northwest Shares. That's Monday through Friday. These are all the places you can go to get free dinner, free lunch, free breakfast. Where to find meals. The location of all these cool places, you go to Shu Ming Tofu, which located at 1043 South Jackson Street. A free hot meal, vegan meal, survival supplies distributed each Sunday 10:30 to 12:15. Chu Ming Tofu, accessible by bus routes 1, 7, 14, 36, and the 106. Food Not Bombs, Occidental Square. Hot meals are provided to all at 5 p.m. at Occidental Square at Pioneer Square under the glass shelter. Accessible by bus route number 11, 212, 218, 550, 554, the E-Line. It is 1.2 miles from Pioneer Square Light Rail Station. So they're serving at 5 p.m. They're serving hot meals at Occidental Square. Operation Sack Lunch Services, Compass House, 210 Alaskan Way. This is an open meal service at the OMS. Is a secure, anonymous, no barrier, non-discriminatory, all-inclusive environment. OSL provides vegetarian options and serves diabetic-friendly, pork-free, shellfish-free, tree nut, peanut, and gluten-free meals. So go to Operation Sack Lunch Serves, Compass Housing, 210 Alaskan Way. Accessible by bus number 21, 56, 57, 113, 125, C line, and the H line. The Seattle Indian Center is located at 624 South Dearborn Street. For over 60 years, since 1958, the Seattle Indian Center has been carrying out its mission of responding to community needs. The location is 0.2 miles from bus route 545 and the International District Light Rail Station. The Community Lunch, All Pilgrims Church, 500 Broadway East. Meals are open to all in a welcoming, inclusive environment. No sign-in is required. Go to Community Lunch at All Pilgrims Church, 500 Broadway East. Accessible by bus number 947 and 60, 1.2 miles from the Capitol Hill Light Rail Station. Finney Ridge Neighborhood Association at St. John Church, 5515 Rainier Avenue North, Hot Meal Program, and a hub for social services, Northwest Seattle Center around free meals for the community. Accessible by bus number 5. Roots Chapel on the Ave, 4130 University Way Northeast, located in the garage of Chapel on the Ave, located on the alleyway behind the church. The University Way, head east toward UW campus. On the right side of the street across from My Pizza, you will see the entrance to the alley. Enter the alley. On the right-hand side, you will see Chapel on the Ave garage near Large Gate. This is accessible by bus number 44, 48, 49, 72, 71, 372, 542, and 556. And also Northwest Share Food Truck, 5034 University Avenue East. Northwest Share has been feeding people since 2006 in the Seattle area through its free restaurant in the University District called My Sweet Lord. Since 2018, Northwest Share distributes free vegetarian food truck meals, healthy vegetarian and vegan meals, accessible by bus routes 45 and 48. So, the community fridge, which is really important, guys. The community fridge are free foods, and we can tell you where to go to get free food at the community fridge. Finney Ridge Woodland Park Presbyterian Church. Dunlap Rainier Beach in the alley. North Beacon Hill also serves free food. Capitol Hill, go to St. Joseph's Parish. Estella's Library, 214 Martin Luther King Way South. In Burien, go to 12027 10th Avenue South, 98168. Finney Ridge Woodland Park Presbyterian Church is a very good place to get help for the community fridge. Those are our free food resources in the Seattle area. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Before we close, we want to do a light reading of the Facts newspaper. Volume 63, number 3, the Northwest Facts newspaper. The office is located at 1112 34th Avenue, Seattle, Washington, 98122. The phone number is 206-324-0552. And we just want to go through the front page of the Facts, tell you what's going on. and we are so excited. In loving memory of Rollin Allen Beeman. In loving memory of Susan G. Daniels. In loving memory of Carla Yvette Murphy. In loving memory of Sonny Jenkins. Celebration of life for Sean S.T. Thomas. In loving memory of Wilbert E. Square. In loving memory of Kevin Stanley Thomas. The Mount Zion Church Women's Ministry warmly invites the community to an inspiring morning of praise and worship. Page 2 of the Facts newspaper. In loving memory of Latoya Renee Kennedy. In loving memory of Becky Renee Brown. In loving memory of Andre Lamont Austin. Page 3 of the Facts. Bible Prophecy with Ministries at Work by Evangelist Kennedy. Be Well with Gail. The Bookworm. Why we drink too much, the impact of alcohol on our bodies. Drink too much, the impact of alcohol on our bodies. Check that out on page 3. Unbroken Chain by Harold Murphy. This is a poem in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King by Gwendolyn Brooks. A man went forth with gifts. He was prose poem. He was tragic grace. He was more music. He tried to heal the avid volcanoes. His ashes are reading the world. His dream still wishes to anoint the barricade of faith of control. His word still burns in the center of the sun, above thousands and hundreds of thousands. The word was justice. It was spoken. So shall it be spoken, so shall it be done. The author of this poem is Gwendolyn Brooks. She was born in 1917 in Topeka, Kansas. She was the winner of the 1950 Pulitzer Prize for her literacy work. Miss Brooks has been featured in the Unbroken Chain column for her numerous writings and treasured poems. She's recognized the treasure of Martin Luther King's life above the poem, thereby adding strength to the unbroken chain of Black poetry. The Seattle Department launches Our City, Our Safety 2026, a community conversation series with Seattleites by the Seattle Police Department. Page 4 of the Facts newspaper. Your home to ownership. Unlock up to $150,000 toward the down payment and closing costs of your home. Do you have deep roots in Washington? The program may be for you. We also support those who are not mortgage ready. Covenant House Home Ownership Program. Check them out. Drywall, remodeling, all phase drywall and remodeling. Dumping, hauling, general maintenance, all phases, drywall, remodeling. Hey everybody. Clean cold bins, 240-degree hot water pressure washing. Clean Cold Bins. I met workers for Clean Cold Bins. They are cool people all over downtown Seattle and Seattle. If you need the services of Clean Cold Bins, just go to cleancoldbins.com. Clean Cold Bins. Clean Cold Bins is the first choice for 240-degree hot water commercial pressure washing. Check out the books from L. Stanley. He has some books, Poetry in the Key of Black, and The Parameters of Positivity. Check out how to order poetry in black. Go to DuranceBookstore.com. Search author by name Stanley Bascom. He has 2 books, The Parameter of Positivity, Poetry in the Key of Black. Search the author, Stanley Bascom. All right. Ashe Preparatory Academy is now open in 2 locations. Early Learning Center, Bryan Manor North Elementary, K through 5, Holgate. Of course I can do that. A memoir, Negotiating Success in the Volatile 80s. Dr. Mary E. Mitchell. Excerpts from book publisher. Of course I can do that. A memoir. Check that book out. Also, Emerald City, Eat In, Take Out, Fish and Chips, 3756 Rainier Avenue South, Seattle, Washington. Simply Soulful, Tuesday through Thursday, Friday through Saturday. Go to Simply Soulful. You won't be disappointed. Hey everybody, the church page in the Facts newspaper, and we're going to get out of here. New Beginnings Christian Fellowship. They want you to come worship with them at 9:30 on Sunday mornings in Kent, Washington. Paradise Baptist Church on Henderson Street. Sunday school 10 o'clock, church service 11:15. Goodwill Missionary Baptist Church every Sunday at 10 a.m. on Facebook Live, service in person, 10 a.m. live. Goodwill Missionary Baptist Church celebrating 80 years of service. Restoration Bible Church, Sunday school 9 a.m., Sunday morning worship 10 a.m. They do a conference call on Wednesdays and Bible study on Wednesdays. Go to Restoration Bible Church, 228 South 128th Street, Seattle, Washington. Tabernacle Missionary Baptist Church, Sunday service worship schedule. Every Sunday, virtual only, 6 a.m. hour of power. 8:30 a.m. Sunday school. Every Sunday, 9 a.m. in-person worship. First Sunday, in-person and virtual worship. 11:15 a.m. charge worship. Hey everybody, Redeemed by the Blood has a new service times on Sunday morning at 11 o'clock starting January 1st. So a new time for service for Redeemed by the Blood in Kent, Washington. The address is 703 Central Avenue South, Kent, Washington. Dr. Lawrence and Dr. Jacqueline Bowles. Check them out. They're my friends. And on Sunday night, they're doing Sunday night service. So they're having special guests on Sunday nights at Redeemed by the Blood Church. New Hope Missionary Baptist Church can be heard on Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Check them out. House of Hope Fellowship, we invite you to celebrate with us. 10201 Beacon Avenue South. Check out House of Hope Fellowship. Also, there's so many exciting things coming up for Black History Month. They're doing a music fest at Redeemed by the Blood on February 28th at 5 p.m. Dedicated to Legacy Music Fest, featuring Don G, Kev B, and so many other artists. They're doing a gospel music, rap, hip-hop festival. So check them out on February 28th, 5 p.m., Redeemed by the Blood. It's going to be an exciting event. So, coming up, first Friday is February 6th. It's First Friday. February 8th, Super Bowl Sunday, fun day. Noon is free Super Bowl party open mic hosted by Michael Powell's at night. So they're going to have Super Bowl Sunday at the Royal Esquire Club. They're going to have Super Bowl Sunday at the Royal Esquire Club. So that's our show. Check our show out live on Rainier Avenue Radio, 8 a.m. on Sunday morning, 9:30 a.m. on Sunday morning, 12:30 p.m. on Sunday morning. BK presents live on Rainier Avenue Radio. Looking forward to seeing and hearing you. Go to the YouTube page. Rainier Avenue Radio YouTube page features all our interviews. Last night I did a pre-recorded interview with Dr. D. Also, you can go to BK Presents and see the live interview with Minister Evangelist Sherry D. Nelson. We talked about her book, Through the Fire and Liquid Love. So that's our show, and we'll see you next week.